Now take a live look at Capitol Hill this morning, where the Senate, in a late-night vote, chose not to rebuke the Trump administration over its military conflict in Iran. That's a reversal from earlier in the week. Just hours earlier, political fireworks erupted between President Trump and multiple Republican senators over Trump's power on that very action. NewsNation White House correspondent Libbey has been following these events, and President Trump held this closed-door meeting with those Republican senators, Libbey. This didn't get just a little heated. I mean, this devolved into a full-on yelling match behind closed doors. What happened?
It did, Markie, and President Trump went into this meeting hoping he could gain enough GOP support to pass the Save America Act. That's the elections overhaul bill and a top priority for the president. But he actually left that meeting after some of those heated exchanges, as you mentioned, Markie. And the president apparently blew up at Louisiana Senator Bill Cassidy over a separate issue, with Cassidy accusing the president of not being forthcoming with the American people about the Iran war. And Cassidy characterized the meeting as intense and says the two got into a shouting match. The argument got so heated, at one point a senator had to pull Cassidy back down into his seat. Despite the exchange, though, you saw President Trump emerge from the meeting saying it was good and the Republican Party is unified, but he did express some frustration.
So I think we had a really great meeting, and we're very proud of the party. We like our leader. We like everybody really in the room. I don't like a few people, but that's okay. I think you know who they are.
Unclear if President Trump left with the support he wants and needs to pass that Save America Act. But it is, of course, a top priority for the president, because you'll remember yesterday he actually canceled a bipartisan bill signing and says that he won't sign that bill, which is the largest housing affordability reform in decades, until Congress passes the Save America Act, Markie.
Yeah, there was overwhelming support for that housing bill, too. I mean, yesterday was just, it was chaotic on Capitol Hill. But, Libbey, why isn't there broad support for that Save bill? Why can't the president get enough GOP support on that one?
The votes just aren't there right now, Markie. The bill, though, what it does is it would require proof of citizenship in order to vote. And Republicans, they do largely at least support the measure. But President Trump's big hurdle here is that he needs 53 Republican senators and at least 7 Democrats to reach the 60-vote threshold to pass that bill. 4 Republicans, as we know, have expressed disapproval and have blocked the bill from being attached to a larger reconciliation package. So you've seen Senators Susan Collins, Mitch McConnell, Lisa Murkowski, Tom Tillis. Those are the Republicans President Trump needs to convince here. Some are taking issue with attaching this bill to unrelated immigration or funding packages like we've seen in the past, but others, like Kentucky Senator Mitch McConnell, he sees it as federal overreach into state-run elections. So the president's got an uphill battle, and his team does, in convincing those on the Hill and those senators to pass this legislation. But he says he won't sign any major legislation until the Save America Act gets passed, and we saw that all play out yesterday. Markie?
Yeah, he's making it a bargaining chip. All right, Libbey Dean, live from the White House. Thank you.
Thank you for watching. Subscribe below and download our NewsNation app right now on your phone, and you will get fact-based, unbiased news for all Americans.